Welcome, man. Welcome back to the channel. What's going on out there? I don't know what they're doing over there, but y'all saw the title. Y'all saw the headline. I just got online. I see Baja live streaming. Baja doing a dash. Baja doing some serious work out there. I ain't with that serious work, guys. All right, so look, this is what we're going to do. Y'all saw the title, what I named the video, right? The most neglected. When I say neglected, I mean freaking neglected, all right? Major neglectation going on here. All right, let me log in right quick. So, no sense prolonging it. We're talking about the ProMaster, guys. That ProMaster get neglected more than any other vehicle out there. Okay, from oil changes all the way down to the transmission service, coolant flush, brake jobs. The owners, they're not typically owned by individual. Most of them, it's a work vehicle, so most of them are owned by companies. So, but they always freaking neglect it, and companies seem to not care because they just, what's up, Evelyn? The companies just bring them in and we write a freaking estimate on it and they approve it and we go. Like, we don't care. I've never understood that, but we don't mind doing the work. That's for damn sure. In fact, that one got a transmission. Okay, yes, and I do not want. I don't know. Let me see something. If I can cover this up. Oh. Probably too late. Y'all already saw it. Who the hell cares? Oh. Always got some spy guys out there doing little dumb stuff. Anyway, what else I finna say? That one got a transmission, guys. Yes, this transmission sitting over there on the side. What's up, Turner? I only have enough time to say hey and have an awesome stream. That's what's up, bro. Go get to work, man. Make some of that bread. I might have to borrow a couple dollars from you. I know Turner balling in the cash. Thank God they don't use diesel anymore. No, that's a gasoline. In fact, that's a V6 3.6 Pentastar. Alright, yeah, that's a Pentastar, man. That thing ain't nothing diesel about that one. What's up, Buzzville, USA? How you doing, bro? And that thing got a 62 TE transmission in it. Alright. Julio Ives. I don't know, I'm not sure, bro. But, you know, I do have this button right here where I can easily put your little goofy ass in the timeout. I think I figured out how to do it on the phone. And it was nice knowing you, bro. I don't think your ass will ever be able to come back in and act dumb shit like that. I hated the CMS engine. Yeah. Why you hate him, man? Don't be like that, Turner. What's your favorite brand of series to work on? The easiest in your opinion. What's your favorite brand? I don't have a favorite per se. I don't really have a favorite. Okay. Yeah, it just whatever, you know, come in. What's your favorite? My company spent $35K to fix engine, trans, and rear end on a Sprinter. Sprinter, just like the same thing, van with 400K. This one got about 300, I think. I think it had 300. I still have the battery off, and I didn't get to look at the mileage. But they be spinning it like it ain't no big deal. I'm like, bro, you do know you can avoid all of this, right? You do know it's not mandatory that you have to, you know, shell out all this money to get that work done or whatever. But it's crazy, man. My company, hey, fellow black person, HRUU. What that mean, man? Name the yeeter. Name the yeeter. What's going on, man? I'm not sure what that means. What's up, Buzzfield, USA? OM 642 engine. Kiss me, Julio. I thought I did. I thought I blocked your goofy ass. You still in here? Well, you got some powers, don't you? The V6 diesel with the swirl valve. Damn. I ain't hip, bro. Sorry, Turner. I ain't hip. Okay. Diesel. I own a Dodge Sprinter. That engine cost me a fortune. Turner, you're a mechanic. Should no vehicle cost a mechanic a fortune? Spuddy, what's your question, bro? I got a little bit of time, very little, cause we getting ready. Oh shit, it's 5:30. All right, we close at 6, so I'm gonna start wrapping this up at 6. Um, what's the most reliable Chrysler or Dodge vehicle? If I had to say, now I'm gonna base this off what I see in the shop. The least. How's that? Okay. It's hard to say what's the most reliable. That's such a loaded question. So I'm gonna base it off what I see in the shop the least, and that happens to be uh, the Jeep Gladiator. All right. I don't know if you're familiar with that, but that's a Jeep version. It's a Jeep Wrangler and a damn truck built into one. Yeah. So, but I hardly ever see that thing in here. So if I had to guess, I would say that one. And when I do see them, they in here getting little things. But as far as the most reliable, it's hard to say that one. Depending on your definition of reliable. What are you working on, man? That's what the title is about. That Sprinter. Turner got me saying Sprinter. That ProMaster is the most neglected vehicle every day. I'm talking, they don't do transmission service. Owners, whoever, the companies. They don't do trans service. They don't do oil change. They don't do coolant flush. They don't do nothing. But just keep rolling. And before long, I'm about to show y'all the transmission we just put in now. So yeah, that's what we was working on, bro. Working on behind you. People might make fake accounts and come back with fake channels. Just a little dumb. Like, you ain't got nothing else to do. I'm like, bro, get a life, okay? Like, you know you don't have to watch me, right? People kill me like, why are you back on the air? You know you didn't have to click play, don't you? I don't get it, man. Julio with the powers. Yeah, I don't know. That dude got some powers, because I timed out his ass, I thought. He snuck back in here. I don't know. Maybe he really want to see what we're talking about. All you got to do is act right. Drink your bottle, act right. You come on back in, because, you know, I'm not one of those guys that block you. What are you working on behind you? People might make fake. Yeah. Julio with the powers. I'm trying to be more mechanically inclined. Perfect stream. What you mean? Buzzville, USA. Uh-oh. Which one?
One of John's tickets, a gray Ram, 4637.
Am I working on it? How you know? What we doing to it? Man, what y'all doing, man? It's 5:30. I normally come on right when business time over, but he had to ask me something about a car I'm working on. I have a fleet of those ProMasters, and they are they're not so bad, especially if you don't let water clean your drainage out so that condensation won't get on the top of the intake and strip out all those bolts and stuff. It's crazy, man. I'm trying to be more mechanical. Perfect stream. I have a fleet. The parts cost me money. Okay, the parts, because I am a pro OEM. Okay. All right, bro. 2.4 liter from Chevy with oil burning. Oh man, y'all got that? Chevy got that issue too? Oil consumption issue? Jeeps are so dang bad. What do you mean, Buzzville? Buzzville got a problem with the Jeeps. All right, Buzzville. I have to straighten you out, bro. Them Jeeps are not that freaking bad. They're not. They're just not. All right, my stream acting up. I hope I'm on Wi-Fi. Let me see something. I am on Wi-Fi. I don't know. We're going to get through this because I'm almost through anyway. Jeeps are so dang bad. 2008 Lexus is 250 good or new. What? Is 250 good or no? 250 for what? 250? What are we talking about? Gene? Brian, what you talking about? Look behind you. 2020 Dodge Journey Crossroad. Moisture in the headlight. There's a recall on that. Second time changing them. Took it to the dealership 2 years ago and they did it for warranty. Now they're saying it is covered. it is covered anymore or it's not covered anymore. They got a recall on those, bro. We putting new headlights on them. I just did one not too long ago. I think the 2020 model fall into that category. Might want to look that up. When should I do a transmission fluid change? Truly, not just to spend money. What kind of car is it? You should follow the manufacturer's suggestion. All of them different. Okay, so when I say you should service your transmission, it basically depends on the type of car you got. They all different. Alright? Because all my cars, I've never done a transmission fluid change. I mean, maybe the ones you got, the manufacturer don't suggest you do it. And if you having luck, because that's what I call it, guys, that's all it is. If you having luck by doing a particular or by not doing a particular thing, shouldn't you stick with it? I mean, don't essentially change the way your thought process because you hear some guy on the internet suggesting that you do it. Okay, it has to be, at the end of the day, the decision is yours. I only suggest my opinionated, procedures. I guess that's the word I'm looking for. So, if you've been having major success all your life, never servicing your transmission, why stop now? That's all I'm saying. All right. Yeah, don't let some little Peckwood coconut head, my name JT, talk you out of, Yeah, it's just an opinion of mine, guy. All right. When should I do a transmission? Because all my cars, I can do it myself. All right, get behind again. I work on my own truck. The shop would charge. I can do it myself, but how is this not covered with Mopar? A transmission, what are we talking about? Oh, that's Spuddy. I work on my own truck, so like learning how to work on it more and more. The shop would charge $500 for an oil change if we let them. If we let them. What engine is in the Ram? That Ram got a 3.6 Pentastar in it. That is a ProMaster. Recommended 2008. I still don't know what you're talking about. $250 for a 2008. Is that the amount it costs? Is that 3 Ridge? What are we talking about? Everyone I know with a Jeep, no maintenance, they become clunky. My mother went through 4. Okay. Is that 3.6 in for cam and lifters? No. Worse, it's in for a transmission. But do you understand what the video is about? The video is about neglect. So you shouldn't be shocked. Even if it was ticking, you shouldn't be shocked. Because chances are they never changed the oil. So y'all kill me when y'all think something still shouldn't happen even though you neglect your vehicle. Yes. All right, thank you. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Y'all gonna have to tighten up, bro. The Cherokee was a good, in my opinion. It lasted for a long time. Yep. No, that's not in for a ticket, man. Nissan Altima. What are we talking about? Ryan, it's $250. I see Mopar, I subscribe. That's what's up, Robbie Rodden. Oh, you see, hey, my little, I gotta get my YouTube patch on that too. What's up, brother? Hugs from Hawaii, Honduras. What's going on, man? A 2.5 liter, it's the model. It's not all-wheel drive. Yes, sir. Ooh, what am I doing? Yes, sir. Thank you. Okay. I just don't want to not change it. I'm almost 80. Yeah. I mean, do what you feel is best for you and your car, bro. Okay. Have you ever worked on a Chevy Impala like a 07? Oh, it's been a while since I done anything that old. Okay. Most of the things I do is 2020 and up. All right. That doesn't mean I'm not a older car mechanic. It's just all that stuff. And it didn't matter because most of that stuff is not electronically sophisticated anyway. So yeah, but it's been a minute, bro. I couldn't even envision anything at this point on that your car, that your model. I appreciate your time, sir. Yes, my Ram 1500 ticks. It start up, then goes away. It's a 5.7 17 with 68K. All right, ticking noise in the morning, cold. All right, and it goes away. Ladies and gentlemen, that is essentially exhaust. Okay, you're having some exhaust noise. That exhaust noise on the manifold could give off a ticking noise. All right, and notice, or if you notice, the ticking noise would slowly subside, slowly go away um, over time. Maybe a minute, 2 minutes, it's totally gone. If that's the case, yes, please. You can assume, one could go ahead and assume it's exhaust. The ticking noise is from an exhaust leakage, not a valve train lifter part or anything like that. So don't get it twisted. I don't want you all confusing the tick. There's different variation of that ticking noise that's associated with the 5.7 liter Hemi. All right, my ticking noise first thing in the morning cold, but it go away, that is exhaust. All right, yes, keep that in mind, bro. Older cars. Hey, Michael Smith, what's up, man? Had a misfire on cylinder 1, changed plugs and coil. Now misfire on 1 and 3 and multiple cam. What kind of car is this? Michael Smith. First of all, appreciate the donation, bro. I really appreciate it. That goes back into the channel. Now, let's talk about this misfire. Number one, what kind of car is it? What kind of engine is it? How many miles on it? Blah, blah, this, blah, blah, that. Need to know these things, all right? Mike, 2018 Journey. I see you down at the bottom. Okay, Mike. Jordan, what's cracking? My God, what's cracking, Jonathan? Listen, man, misfire. Let me see something. Misfire on cylinder 1. Cylinder 1. This is a sideways engine, 3.6 Pentastar. On a Journey, or is this a 4-cylinder? 3.6 Pentastar. I see you, Mike. 92,000 miles. Okay. 3.6 is sideways, or it's, you know what I'm saying. So misfire on cylinder 1. Change plugs and coil. Now misfire on 1 and 3. 1 and 3 cylinders right beside each other. Multiple camshaft codes. What did I do wrong? You didn't do nothing. If all you did was replace the coil and the spark plug, new. Hold on. Yeah, so what? Whoever the hell you. Listen, if all you did was replace, you can't screw that up. All right? It's over in the rear, right? It's in the back. So you had to hover over, take off a 10mm bolt, pull the coil up, take the spark plug out, put a new spark plug in. You say change the plug and the coil. You put a new coil on it, plug it back in, you fired it up, and the misfire bouncing from 1 to 3. Now, Mike, did you have those cam codes before you did this? The camshaft codes is what I'm worried about, because you at that sensitive miles when phasers can start giving you problems. All right? But none of this should be evident if it wasn't there before you did that plug. If you have problems after you do something, guys, the number one thing you should do is revisit everything you just did. Backtrack. Everything you just did, backtrack. All right? I mean, I'm talking about tooth and nail. Okay, I took the 10 off. I picked up the coil. I backtrack everything you did and see if you made a bumped into something or did anything like that. But you got to backtrack everything you did. If those codes, or if that problem wasn't there before you did the tune-up. So do it like that. All right, for I missed some comments. What could be wrong? Okay, I missed Michael Smith comments. So yeah, man, backtrack what you did, and if that's not the case, you got those camshaft codes, especially if you're hearing some ticking noise when you first started up. Yeah, that could easily be cam phasers. Dodge Journey, blah blah. Coil now. What could be wrong? Dude, it is 250. That's what it's called. Oh, Gene Bryant. Sorry, bro. This is 250, y'all. What is wrong with y'all? Older car seems a lot easier to work on. Yeah, they're easy to work on, but at this point we're discussing it, and I can't even visual. What was it? 07 something? Yeah, they're easy to work on, most definitely. They're not complex at all. All right. I daily drive a 1964 Buick Riviera. Oh wow. Okay, new cars scare me because they need mechanics. Yeah, pretty much. What's cracking, my guy? Still can't figure out the fuel pump. My guess is wiring somewhere. Jonathan, I don't remember what we was talking about on that fuel pump. Michael Smith, cam sensor. Dodge Journey 3.6 Pentastar. Appreciate that. Exhaust tick. Got it. All right. Yeah. So what? Appreciate that, man. Thanks for the donation, bro. I appreciate that. It goes back into the channel to help the channel grow. I really appreciate that. The Real Beast Horizontal Podcast has does someone with no experience get their hands on to working on cars at 22 years old. How does someone? Okay, this is a question. Rebels Official Podcast. How does someone with no experience get their hands on to working on cars at 22 years old? You got to get in the dough, man. The I don't know if you're talking about like a dealership or a regular shop, but nothing. You got to get in the dough of somebody's shop. I don't care if it's Jiffy Lube or oil change place. You got to get a surrounding feel of shop life. Okay, once you do that, that carries along with you to wherever other shop you decide to work at. All right, you go to another bigger shop or whatever. Where you used to work at? You used to work at Jiffy Lube. That's better than nothing because it tells that employer that you've been in the surroundings of a shop. Okay, so yeah, that you got to get in the door. All right, best way to get in the door is go and work for, oil change place or something. My AC blows hot air. What we working on? Not that I saw. I just had to do the rundown on my AC. What you do? Why everybody have an AC problem? I looked at the old ACS Corvette with low miles but little white smoke. Ooh, you know what that white smoke mean? That engine is burning liquid, whether it be water or coolant. Something is getting down in the combustion area. In some cases, a cooler can cause that. In weird extreme cases. All right. Looked at a 2008 Corvette with low miles but little white smoke. 2018 300. I changed the transmission fluid at 75. Car has 104. Should I change the transmission fluid at 150? What's 75 plus 60? Yes, I'm doing it. Yes, that's a good rounded off number. All right. What kind of car you said it was? 2018. That's likely got a ZF 8HP transmission. Yes. Hey, good for you, bro. Because by changing that pan, you essentially got that filter out of there. All right, and that filter is what carries the trash. So, I would definitely do that. Uncle Mark, what's up, man? Nice, cool day. Oh, that's what's up. Uncle Mark in the building, way from Canada. Appreciate you stopping by, man. Connector is plugged in. I was looking. Thanks, sir. Okay, Mike Smith. Dwarf in the compressor. If the compressor on when you turn the AC on. Is. No. But it's turning. If the compressor. The thing is the clutch engaged. Okay, the compressor could be turning via the belt. All right, so if the belt rotating, yes, the compressor is turning. Now, is the clutch engaged? Is what you need to be concerned with. So, if the clutch is not engaged, there's a number of reasons for that. High pressure cutoff. Someone has opened the circuit. Okay, could be a high pressure cutoff switch, low pressure cutoff switch, evap temp. Someone has opened the circuit. That's where you come in at to find out. Low refrigerant will open that circuit. If the compressor isn't spinning, probably the problem. What do you think of a 2008 Ford EcoSport? Just typical truck, man. Those Fords, I've been hearing nothing but bad things about them, bro. Okay, real talk. So, I've never owned one or I've never driven one enough to give an accurate, honest opinion on. But for the most part, I've been hearing nothing but bad things on them. So, but I don't want to deter you from buying what you want. The goal is to buy what you want and worry about it later. I heard somebody say that though. Rolex, what do you think? Electrical or compressor or parts in the compressor? Hi JT, how do you bleed brakes after replacing ABS pump? My car does not use computer to bleed. '06 Nissan. How do you bleed brakes? That's a damn good question. Let me show y'all something. All right. I just did a short video on this, I think. Yeah, it just went up. How do you bleed brakes? This is a Cousin Pookie special. Every brake caliper, or every braking system gonna have calipers on them, or either rear disc, no, what the hell is the word I'm looking for? Wheel cylinder. Gonna either have brake calipers on it or wheel cylinder. Now, this is terrible, guys. Don't stretch your cord like this. Uh, we selling some work on this. I'm working with one damn hand. He must got the steering wheel locked. This is we're replacing this, so don't panic over that. To bleed brakes. Why are you bleeding brakes if you just only did brake pans? I missed your question. Guys, let me tell y'all something. A lot of people seem to think you have to bleed brakes after replacing brake pads. No, that's not true. You only need to bleed brakes if you open up the system. All right? Stop randomly freaking bleeding brakes. You don't introduce problems. Leave that shit alone. Ain't nothing wrong with the hydraulics, okay? And nothing wrong. Changing brake pads, all you doing is pushing in this piston. Okay, by doing that, any brake fluid, like here's the piston. So it's about right here in its bore. And it goes all the way out here when it's all the way in. So in that space is fluid. When you push that piston in, all you're doing, that fluid is coming back out of here and going headed back to your master cylinder. All right? So yeah, you don't have to bleed brakes every time you do a brake job. I can't remember your question, dude. Did you say you was doing brakes or you just asked how do you bleed brakes? My AC, he'll explain it a lot easier. Where is that question at? I'm trying to look at that question. With refrigerant. All right, let's try this live. I might find some help here. I have. Oh, whoa. Hold on, bro. Let me get through this brake thing. Lincoln, what do you feel about someone getting their ASCs, and what is your opinion about Autel versus Snap-on? ASCs used to be high in demand to even get a job. That's not so the case right now. Octel, the scan tool, I do not use it. I haven't used it, so I don't have an opinion on it. Okay, that's one of those questions you got to ask somebody that actually use it on a daily to diagnose cars. But ASC, I have all 8 of my ASCs. They just happen to be expired, and I have L1 too. So it's simple as going recertify. Okay, so yeah, I would definitely, if nothing else, dude, they bragging rights and they make you feel good. When I first got my ASC certificate, that shit felt good. I can't find a question on the brake bleeding. What do you think, Coach? Oh, here it is. George. Hi, JT. How do you bleed brakes after replacing? Oh, yes. If you replace the pump, damn it, you open the system up. My car does not use computers to bleed. Okay, even if it's a '06 Nissan, don't matter what it is. All the calipers gonna have bleeder screws. In this case, this is a bleeder screw right here. Now the goal is we're trying to get air out of the system, right? And it's a unfortunate you can't do that electronically, because we can now go in our scan tool and get the computer to direct the system to bleed itself, and then we come out here and manually do it. But here's what we call a bleeder screw. Now, in a nutshell, somebody get in the car, press on the brake pedal 3 times, while somebody down here. So in other words, need 2 people. They said press 3 times and hold. The guy get up there 1, 2, 3. While he's holding, you open this and psh, hopefully all that air come out. Now, 3 of those should yield nothing but fluid. So the goal behind bleeding brakes is by the time you open this up, should nothing but fluid come out. No air, no pss, none of that. Just straight fluid. That's when you know that was a successful bleed on this particular wheel. Remember, you got 4 other wheels. And as a starting point to bleeding brakes, you want to go to the one, I think the thinking goes furthest away from the master cylinder. The wheel furthest away from the master cylinder. Somebody in the comments section correct me if I'm wrong. But the thinking with brake bleeding is you go to the wheel furthest from the master cylinder. That happens to be the right rear. So you start there and work your way around. But I could be wrong. I haven't bled brakes in freaking decades. Again, a lot of it is computer control, and a lot of it is I avoid opening system to make brake repair. I have no earthly idea where I'm at in the comment section. What do you feel about something? Okay, guys, I'm lost. Uh, I don't know. Yes, the clutch. I'm trying to find out where I left off at. 17 ram, 1500 purge valve clicking. 60K. How you know it's the purge valve? And how you know that's what's clicking? Yep, that's what I told my wife. God rest her soul. Okay, that sounds sarcastically, okay, but if it's genuine, I apologize for laughing. I'm no mechanic, but sometimes if one thing don't work, it won't turn AC on. That makes sense. Good looking out. It's the time. I'm trying to find out where I'm at in the comment section. I'm all over the place. I've been trying to figure this out for a while. Watch a few videos. I'm sure they have a few just like you. Watch the all videos and just I'd guess it's the fan or on the AC problem. You are correct. The wheel. Thank you, Ben. Ben. Appreciate that. Who's this? Ricky. The wheel closest to the master cylinder would be the one with the most air, which is this one. This is closest to the left front. Is closer to the master cylinder. All right. It's a lot of theory out there. Yeah, I think I connected it straight to the battery and nothing. Some Honda Acura start with driver's front side. How would he bleed the ABS part without a scanner? You got to manually bleed it. If your system not technically advanced or if it's not electronically advanced enough to where via a scan tool you can direct your module to bleed it, you have to manually do it. It's real simple. Guys, nobody's ever abandoning, the previous way we used to do things. It's just that cars are becoming more sophisticated and it's now making it easier to do things. But at the end of the day, the old fashioned way is still, it still works. You can still manually bleed your brakes. All right? Vacuum pumps are good. What I'm saying, will bleed on your own. I picked, one man bleeder show. I've seen those. I have yet to use one. All right, the video is supposed to be about this. Now, let me show y'all. Y'all see down there? Nice, pretty Mopar no-car transmission. Yeah, we just put that in. In fact, still got to get some freaking fluid in there. ATF4 only, guys. Talk about neglect. Oh, my goodness. This fluid supposed to be candy apple red, right? Guess what color it was? Tart black. I don't think they ever. The way you can tell if a transmission ever been serviced, this is upside down right now, or the pan is on the bottom. I specifically look at the pan. I can tell a factory seal. In other words, we use silicone, we don't use the gasket. So I can tell if that's a factory seal from the factory because they use a special RTV. And if I see that, I'm automatically assuming, especially based off the mileage, that the pan never been off. And you can't possibly service a transmission without taking the pan off. Simple fact, or the reason behind that is you can't get the filter out without removing the pan. I don't know if any dumbass would take a pan off, take the filter out, and put the pan back up there and put the bolts back on. Yeah, but the normal average person would clean all the old glue off, put new silicone on, and put it back up. So yeah, neglect. Like I say, the most neglected vehicle of all times are, yes, the Rams, ProMaster. They got a. I don't know if anybody out there with one. Make sure your drains are not restricted or clogged up because water could end up on top of the intake. Look right here. See this? That's what rust out these damn boats and stuff. Just sitting water on top of the intake. This is plastic, guys. These boats gonna be rusted out. Oh, goodness, yeah. I'm gonna blow all of that off and try to clean up all this. Little trees and stuff get in here. I don't know who designed this thing. Yeah, it's easy for debris and stuff to get up here and clog things up and cause that. There's no reason water should be sitting on standing water. Look at that. And is it a boat down there? Yeah, this water end up right where boats are, and when you go to take it off, it just snaps. Disintegrate. I do ruthless. Do you know how to get milk out of a cold air intake? No, I don't. Luke, what the hell milk doing it? Okay. Well, you pump the brakes 3 to 4 times. Let me read that. You pump the brakes 3 to 4 times. Hold. Tell the guy to hell. You will feel the pedal go. Yes, I left that part out. Thank you, Ben. Feel the pedal go down, and you repeat 3 to 6 times until all fluid runs out. Don't forget to keep the. Oh my goodness, being on top of it. I definitely forgot that. Yeah, that part is crucial, guys. In fact, that's the first thing you top off when you're doing bleeding brakes. Remember, guys, try to refrain from just randomly topping off your brake fluid in the master cylinder, because if it appears low, there's a reason. Remember, fluid per se don't necessarily just evaporates. That brake fluid, if you're missing any or you losing any, it's a reason for it. You must be leaking it. That's when you got to pull all the wheels, look at the calipers real close. This don't have wheel cylinders, do it? Yeah, it's got a caliper as well. So you go to every wheel and look at every wheel to make sure, yeah, you're not leaking. All right, I'm done because I lost track of the comment section. You haven't included, mate, as we call your lights replacers, not fixers. Your iris. What is your iris talking about? You work at a dealership. I work at 4 different shops, bro. When I worked for Amazon, those ProMasters were. they also wrap a lot. Whoa, wait a minute. What'd you say? Those ProMasters was. They also wrap a lot of the vans, so it's not much of the void. The Amazon Blue and ProMaster has a chance to be one. Wow, I would love to come work at your shop. Ben, interesting. Okay, dang. 2000 Suburban C-100 stalls and red lights and stop signs. Change the wires and spark plugs. Why was your first? All right, let's talk. I'm gonna sit down for a minute and just point. The camera gonna be pointing at this ramp. I don't understand why people like if you have a stalling issue, right? The 2000 model typically not gonna give you a fault code for why it's stalled, or it's not going to be of much help. Remember, guys, the whole designation or the whole thing about fault codes is to help put you in the right direction. A trouble code never is going to tell you exactly what the problem is. It's designed to put you in the right direction. And you're not going to get much help from a 2000 model. So, with that being said, if you're stalling out, well, I guess, if you're losing a spark, that's a good thing to go by. But secondary ignition was never my first priority if I had a vehicle that stalled out. It was always air induction. Okay, I would try to find out. Remember, guys, if you choke any car out, any vehicle out, you choke it out. In other words, starve it for air. Yeah, you're gonna die. I mean, that's with anything. That's with any human being or anything. If I hold my breath for 20 minutes, I'm gonna pass the hell out. A car, it's no exception. It's gonna stall out. I'm not saying it's gonna die, but it's gonna stall out if airflow is restricted or if you are deprived of oxygen. Let me say it like that. So, older model cars had a tendency to stall out because as you come to a stop, your blade, they had throttle bodies in 2000 models. The blade was open. The minute you let off the gas to come to a stop, the blade closed. If your blade essentially had carbon buildup wrapped all around it, carbon buildup, because those model cars had a problem with carbon buildup. We used to always have to clean the throttle body. If carbon buildup is severe, the minute you let off the gas and close that blade, you're going to choke off that air supply and you could essentially stall out. The remedy behind that was to simply clean the throttle body and do a fuel system clean to help control or eliminate some of that carbon buildup in your intake system. Yes, so I will go in and spray intake system clean through it, replace the PCV valve, clean that throttle body up, reset, and that year is probably a stepper motor, AIS stepper motor. I will reset those values, clean the stepper motor, and that whole passageway. And I usually 90% of the time get rid of that stall out issue. Okay, on cars this old, now everything is pretty much advanced. There's no more stepper motor on cars these days. But yeah, stop signs. Okay, that stop sign, change wires and spark plugs. Oh, idle air control is same as stepper motor, throttle position center, ignition coil pack, no codes. What could it be? If you change the idle air control, surely you clean the throttle body. One thing you can do is clean the throttle body out fully and just take your battery off and try to reset everything. If you don't have a scan tool that will reset everything and see what happens. All right, because you sound like, and make sure the air filter is clean because that's where your air entry come from. Come back when you own your own shop. Your Irish friend. What are we talking about? Who's you arguing with? It's Fiat Decada, blah, blah. It ain't no Ram. It's okay. Alex, your Irish friend, check those brands on Google. Intake manifold gasket. Okay. There's an underlying reason for it. What are we talking about? Up where they walk up, where they run up, where they play all day in the sun. It's a Fiat Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram. The butterfly. The throttle body isn't a bad job either on a lot of models. No, it's fairly gaining access to it is fairly easy. You remove the air induction hose. If you know this, you'll find a lot of help on the internet searching with the good brand. What engine? What are we talking about? I've seen a lot of dumb design. Possibly the worst is a 93 Ford using plastic timing. Whoa! Blew the timing up 3 times. Damn. Brake fluid reservoirs can be low due to your pads. Right. Your pads about to be out of material. So the caliper has to extend further to grab the rotor, drawing more fluid. Yeah, that's why I say be careful. Get out of the habit of just topping on brake fluid. All right. If your brake fluid low, there's a reason. Do a brake inspection. Good point, Brandon Luna. Very true, Brandon Luna. Yes. Thank you for the tips. Carbon. Yeah. Try removing injector from a Nissan. Damn, they that bad? Nissan Interstar. Okay. The knowledge here is phenomenal. Buzzville, USA. What's going on, man? What's up, buddy? Michael Hodge. What's up? All right. I'm caught up in the comment section, guys. On that note, I'm going to head up out of here. There's nothing interesting else around here. I showed y'all that. My man got his damn boat meter out. Ooh, this is a Pentastar too. How many of y'all got Ram 1500s with the Pentastar in them? Yeah, are y'all getting the same amount of torque and power out of your 4.7 Hemi? Now, guys, to my understanding, the reason people chose, it's a Ram 1500, so it go either way, the V8 or the V8 or the V6, the 3.6 Pentastar or the 4.7 Hemi. Now, the only major difference is fuel economy, right? You're going to get a better fuel economy with this V6, but you're going to get similar power and torque. I shit you not. I've seen these. I saw a factory equipped Ram. Get this. 4-wheel drive. It had a hitch on the rear, a ZF 8-speed transmission, heavy duty transmission. And I go pop in the hood. I'm thinking I'm finna see a big 6.4 or 5.7. No, I saw a 3.6 Pentastar. You know what that means? They already crunched the numbers. Engineers crunched the numbers and have determined, look, consumers, we can get you an engine that will deliver real good fuel economy from a V6 smaller engine. We can get you the same or equal to, I wouldn't say same, but enough to pull or to use in this truck. Okay, so a lot of people go, damn, gas is high. They telling me I want the Ram 1500. I got an option. If I get the V8, I'm gonna be stopping more at the gas station. All right. If I get the V6, I will be stopping less, and I get similar. I can pull whatever I need. That's the total capacity on all these trucks, no matter what engine is in it. So yeah, that's why a lot of people are like, what the hell? I might as well get the V6. Those 3.6 are junk. Oh, damn. Tell us how you really feel. See, Torrid? My son has a 3.6 in his Challenger. Not a bad engine. Nice talking to you. All right, Ben. That's what's up, man. I'm a diesel mechanic and like it better than small. Okay. Ben Murder. Kudos to you, bro. I can't deal, bro. We got a diesel guy. Before we got a diesel guy, we don't specialize, so we got to work on anything. If a diesel truck came in and the dispatch give it to me, I'll have to see what's up with it. But I'm no big fan of those. Have a great day, gentlemen. Yes, Buzzville. You too, bro. Why is the Challenger SRT 8 as a delay when heating the gas till it go? There's a reason behind that. There's a problem. Okay, we need to find a problem and let's get it fixed. What's up, Michael? All right, I had luck. Could you please help me? MS35 Mercedes MS7 EBS. Change wheel hub speed. You people, I was almost saying you people. I'm not gonna say that, but people always just start changing parts when they find out what kind of problem they have. That is not the best route to go. Okay, you have to, number one, get put in the right direction. Number two, the car has to be diagnosed. All right, you got an ESP, ABS, bass fault. Change the wheel hub, speed sensor, ESP module, and ABS pump. What should I look into next? What should you look into next? Get the car diagnosed properly. It sounds like, bro, I don't mean to make fun. Bing bong. You guessing. You can't do everything you just named off. Parts you replace sound like high dollar parts. Okay, you could avoid that by getting the car diagnosed properly. Bing bong. Listen, all right. The average shop out there charge $150 to check your car out. $150 to $200. I can almost guarantee you one of those modules is more than $200. So you came out better taking your car to a decent shop, paying a diagnostic charge for them to diagnose your car. When they done and they tell you what's wrong with it, then you determine if that's something you can do, and then fix your own car. At that point, you will only have been out of $200, but you got a pretty good idea of what your problem is. That's more economical sense than just going shotgun roll. Let me replace this, and this. Yeah, bro, you got to get out of that, man. That's and then, what should I look into next? That is the kicker part of this question that's really disturbing to me. All right, what should you look into next? Getting it diagnosed correctly. All right, no hard feelings or no. I mean, I'm just saying. You asked for my opinion. I'm gonna give it to you. You got to get this car diagnosed correctly. For all you know, it may not have been none of that. It could have been something simpler. Or now you may have a scan too and got the code, but there's more to it than going off the code. That code, there's a diagnostic tree under every trouble code. All right, the mechanic is to use that to his benefits. Bing bong. We got to get that thing we got to get it diagnosed correctly. I refuse to indulge in guessing at parts that you should replace based off that complaint. All right, that would be ill-advised of me. That would be unprofessional of me to do that. So I can't indulge in such things. How many oil filters adapter house has it has on? Yeah, why you laughing? That look original, huh? What you got to say now? Who asked that question? Presley, what you got to say? That look original. This car don't look like it look fairly new. I don't know what he doing. He got the fuse box open and the volt meter over here, but it ain't in for no oil leak. Shut up, Preston. Oh, man. I own a 2022 Power Wagon and I get 12. Whoa! What kind of engine you got in that thing? Damn. 12 miles a gallon? That's that TRX numbers. Those are, anything under teens is terrible. Okay? That's TRX type numbers. I do the same thing, but I mean semi-trucks. But yeah, I work on everything from weed eaters to semi-trucks. Being murdered, that is what's up, bro. Mo, I got mad respect for you guys that can, yes, kudos to you, bro. There are so many Pentastar motors out there that it's not a big deal anymore. Everyone knows how to diagnose them. And no, everybody know how to work on them. Not a lot of people know how to diagnose them. People will get a fault code for a cam sensor and automatically assume we need a cam sensor. That's not diagnosing, that's guessing. And it's never the freaking cam sensor. Anybody out there replacing cam sensor for cam sensor codes on a Pentastar just wasting their money. The Pentastar been out since 2011. I have never walked to the parts department and asked, can I get a cam sensor? Know why? Because they never freaking fail. The cam sensor is doing their job. It's made of high quality, so the physical sensor itself never acts up. It's just giving you trouble codes that has the cam sensor name called out in the trouble code. Okay? In fact, if this solenoid right here start acting up, it can throw a cam sensor code. What do? You're going to replace the cam sensor. I mean, the average Joe Blow. All right. So yeah, not everybody can diagnose this, but most anybody can work on them. They're not. They easy to work on, harder to diagnose. I appreciate you, Tay Brooks. That's what's up, man. Uh, Derek Johnson. What can a customer do to get their car diagnosed without being scammed? What do you call a scam? You pay a shop to do a job. The scam, they're gonna give you a price. Y'all kill me with that word scam. There's nothing scam about knowing what you're gonna be charged. All right. Now the scam coming in if they trying to trick you into buying other things. You walk into a shop. I got a check engine light on my car running bad. I need to know what's wrong with it. Okay, sir, we're gonna charge you $200. $200? That's a scam. That ain't a freaking scam. That's their price. You don't like their price? Then you take your shit home and do it yourself or find somebody else to do it. Y'all misuse the word scam so much it is ridiculous. All right? Somebody's price that you seem to think is high, it's not a scam. That's their price. And if you don't agree with their price, do this. Simply say no. Don't get on the internet. Oh, this company right there, they ain't nothing but a scam. Why you say that? Because they charge $200 to check out my car. That's not a scam. That's what they charge. Oh, okay. But it still sounds like a scam. It's not a scam, bro. All right. Yeah, I get. Oh, my goodness. Because I get criticized about that. All right. All the time. So I have to find a way to defend it. No, it's not a scam. It's just the price. You don't like the price? Say no. And, you know what I'm saying? Don't do business with a business that you think is doing bad business. Should I go on OEM? OEM all the time. On everything. All right. I went error code from MD dealer and had full diagnosis. Should have mentioned that. Started. Oh, I went via error codes from MB dealer. Had full diagnosis. Should have mentioned that. Started with speed sensors. Sensors was the cheapest. Good idea. All right. Then hubs and it all went wrong. Whoa. It all went downhill from there. Hold on, bro. I see some green. Let me tackle this green. Fluffy Mexican, what's up, man? Clogging. Oh, hell no. I know you ain't going to accuse me of clogging the airway. I just saw, what's his name? Baja online pulling the dash out. Yeah. I don't know what kind of tripods you and Baja got, but y'all bros y'all be on fleek with it, propped up and ready to go. Got your mics plugged in. Baja sounds so crispy clear. I got to give me one of them mics. See, I got to be close to mine to talk, but I got to give me one. But I'm not clogging the airway. I saw Baja on, so. And plus, it started raining, and I didn't want to drive home in the rain, so I just fired up the live stream. Hey, appreciate the donation, bro. That's what's up. Yeah, that's horrible. Yeah, y'all say what's up to my dude, Fluffy. German cars are always headache. Guys, I'm lost in the comment. I have no idea what happened or what. See, the thing is, I'm on my phone. I can't navigate through comments like I can if I'm on the computer. All right? People want shit for free. Bro, it's a scam. Oh, my God. I'm not speaking on the diagnosis price. I'm speaking on the issue they found. Okay, now, okay. So you're not calling the price a scam. All right, the diagnosis they found. Now, to shop's defense, when it comes to diagnosis, here's the thing, guys. Mechanics are under so much pressure to get their diagnosis correct. Get this, the first time, all right? With pressure equals chances. With chances equal, no. With pressure comes, okay. Pressure comes with chances, all right? Chances come with additional parts for insurance purposes. Now, I'm not defending any mechanic to do this, but you got to understand, a mechanic, that you bring your car to a mechanic and you putting your trust in him to tell you what's wrong with this car, he know the pressure is on him, all right? I don't care. I don't give a damn how good you are. There's a level of pressure on every mechanic. Every ticket he get, every key he get to go out and get the car, there's a level of pressure on that mechanic to make sure he diagnosed this thing right to the best of his ability. All right, and I guarantee you there's going to be one part on his estimate that's for nothing more than insurance purposes. All right, just if I got all of that wrong, it may be this and I'm still covered. So that's why you have to grow a relationship with the guy that's working on your car. If you have that relationship with him, there's expensive gamble chances on parts that he may not think he have to take. Because if he can sense from y'all conversation that you a butthole and you're gonna be a butthole if he don't get it right, yeah, your estimate is gonna be cluttered with crap. That's when you can, insert the word scam. All right, this is a damn scam. I ain't know where in the hell I need all of that. You just pissed the guy off and scared the hell out of him. I'm being real, guys. The conversation between you and your mechanic or your personal mechanic or the shop mechanic or whoever you're dealing with, the shop in general, because a service advisor, you take it to a big shop, service advisor write it up. He can get a sense on how big an asshole you're going to be. So he going to translate that back to the mechanic. Oh, bro, make sure you do this one right and make sure you don't get no grease on the steering wheel because this guy's anal. You shouldn't be getting grease anyway. I'm just using that as an example. So right then, that mechanic red flag goes up. All right? So never take your car to a shop with an attitude. All right. If they sense they can work with you and they not fearful of calling you back and, ma'am, I found this as well, man. We could have just wrote that on the estimate, but we decided not to because we wasn't sure. It's a thing shops like to use called start here. All right. There's some things we got to start with. Now, I might have to call you back, sir. Okay. But if not, it's going to be good news for you. That means that fixed it. Because I don't give a damn how good you is. Going down the diagnostic tree correctly can still yield bad results. All right. I don't know what the hell I just said, but I hope it made sense. Think of some mechanics. I'm not speaking on the diagnosis. Yeah. But, okay. Tay Brooks. That ABS issue, I think you're the same person. All right. Out of all that stuff you just replaced, you saying you still got the same problem. Wow. If you went and got that diagnosed like I was suggesting and that's still wrong. Wow, those are the unfortunate things right there, because it needs to be further diagnosed. But at some point, you're gonna get tired of throwing money at it. So I don't know. That's one of those situations you got to make a call on. When do you stop? Cheap labor gonna give cheap results. You want to play around with your transportation and save a penny, y'all people. Customer pay for my expertise. Michael Hodge. All day long, bro. And every car is different. Just take replacing heater cores. Yes, every car is freaking different. Mercedes don't necessarily have your best interests in heart. Okay, Steve. Baja had like 119K view, bro. I was like, I know, right? Hey, was he going, hey, Fluffy, was he going vertical? Vertical can get you some numbers, bro. I'm not doing live streams no more unless they vertical, okay? You don't get your space is limited, or your format is limited. Like I can't pull in news media and stuff like that. I'm talking live stream like on my phone. I used to do vertical on my phone live stream. I'm not doing, no, I used to do, sideways on my phone now. I don't do that no more. I'm just doing vertical on my phone. On the computer, yeah, I'll do the sideways thing. Got you, bro. Thanks, appreciate it. That's what's up. Quick Lube tried to scam me with an air filter. Showed me one. Yeah, right. Oh my goodness, I get that. Showed me one filthy and said I need a new one. I said, joke's on you. I don't have one. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me read this again. Quick Lube tried to scam me with an air filter. Showed me one filthy air filter and told me I needed a new one. I said, joke's on you. I don't have one. My intake pipe was missing since I bought the truck. Wow, that, my friend, is what you call a scam. All right, you should have one up them and told them to go ahead and replace it. That would have been freaking hilarious. Yeah, sure, man, go ahead and replace it. They did my sister like that. She called me crying and she said, I knew good and damn well I don't need that. I just replaced that, or a brake pads. I think that's what it was. You have to be the judge as to whether or not you need an air filter. Yeah, that too, but you still don't expect to be blatantly scammed and lied to. You just need some common sense. Common sense go a long way. Guys, I'm at the bottom of the comment and I've been on for 1 freaking hour. Holy crap, you gotta be kidding me. Alright, I feel like Fluffy Mexicanic on them 3-hour live streams he be doing. Alright, I'm wrapping this up. You just need some common sense. That's all I have, man. Let me clean up and get out of here, y'all. I will see y'all tomorrow on the live stream, alright? Stay tuned. Don't be late. I'll be there at 8 o'clock. We got a good topic coming up for you. All right, I'm out.